I got it. It's okay. I got it. Oh, this place with this lighting. You find your light by blinding yourself, basically. Alright. As always, I feel way more awkward in this outfit on stage than I did in front of the mirror. I feel like the Mr. Rogers character from a lesbian porn.
Fuck yeah.
So I'm way more nervous now.
Yeah.
This is open for business, just so you know.
Wow. She's at the wrong open mic night. She's open for business. Wednesdays to they have their kind of like
so I
open
feel like
mic
I'm finally getting
version.
back in the swing of doing stand-up. I used to just come out like every year when my marriage fell apart. The same marriage. I'm not like a serial marrier. That's the thing. It's the same marriage, and it's just Shark Week, split up, and then we spend a few months apart. But now it's like Shark Week, split up, Sharknado, fuck it, we're done. We're done. We're fucking done. If Tara Reid can make it and we can't, just fuck it. But now like it's done. It's done, and we could have a moment of silence, but that would be more time than I had spent thinking about it, so let's not. So I've gone through like the usual pattern of things you go through. Wait, well, first of all, can you guys hear me? Can you hear me okay?
Loud and clear.
All right, so I'll make sure.
1, 2, 3.
Okay. So I've gone through like the normal pattern of emotions that you go through with the breakup. I did like 3 months of sadness where you can't masturbate or come because you're just too sad.
Oh.
And now I'm at the point where I'm really calm and I'm crying. And that works for me, so I'm going to stick to that. That works really well. And I went into like a stage of anger, and that lasted for like 3 months. And then I kicked that to the curb because anger helps no one. Like unless you're the soon-to-be hero of a comic book and you're like, I'll show them, I'll be something someday. Like there's no reason to be angry. Like anger has never done anybody any favors at all. And if you think that's bullshit, think about the last time you packed a suitcase when you were angry. Just think about it. And you got to the place where you're supposed to go, and you opened it, and there were like 5 bathing suits, 2 socks, no pants, and like 8 pairs of underwear. Anger is not a decision maker. The girls in the audience get that, because the guys in the audience are like, I've never packed a bag for anything. And I won't, I refuse to. So I kicked it to the curb, and now I'm at this phase that I like to call pity Hulk. Right? It's that phase where you're at the gas pump, and it's like the last gas pump in Arcata, and it won't fucking take your car, and you're just kicking your fucking tires of your tiny little car, and you're like, why? Nothing good ever happened to Hulk. And once you get that in your head, it doesn't go, you know? Like, Hulk don't want smash cake, eat it too. Hulk just want meat, nice Jewish boy. And as adorable as it is, it's fucking frustrating. Because you don't get what you want out of pity. Pity gets you nowhere. Anger gets you nowhere. I think the only emotion that gets you anywhere is fake happiness. So that's what I'm working on now. I got that going in spades.
Yes.
It's good. Even my license photo was like, it's true. Ask anybody who's seen it. But God, I don't know, the bartender, I guess, maybe. Fucking stupid thing to say, ask anybody who's seen it. But for real, she tried to retake it and the computer wouldn't let her because, yes, computers. So now I'm at a phase where shit's real. I'm an adult. I'm 32 years old. I'll let that soak in. I know I look 11, but I'm legally allowed in this bar and have been legally allowed in this bar for 10 years. Thank you. Yeah, that's a random fact, but thank you. And at 32, you don't want to fuck around anymore. You got to figure out what the fuck you want. Your baby making years are like really limited, and that's not a conversation you necessarily want to open a date with. Like, hi, no, it was really nice to meet you on Tinder. Just real fast, marriage and a baby. Where do you stand on that? It was nice to meet you. Goodbye. Like, it doesn't last that long. So I've had to like really get my priorities straight, and I think I figured out what I want. And I've had to be really honest with myself and really pragmatic because I don't want a lot. Hulk don't want the moon, right? I just want something simple. I want like just enough money to have like a nice, quiet half acre somewhere on a hill, right? With a nice like kick-ass A-frame, and a little tiny garden where everything's dead because I fucking can't keep anything alive. If it doesn't come to me and tell me it's hungry, I'm gonna fucking kill it.
Oh my god.
Because I killed cacti.
Oh.
Just so many. Do you want water? You want water, right? Because they just die. Mostly out of suicide and frustration. But I just want like a nice kick-ass A-frame, quiet half-acre. I don't want to hear my neighbors. I don't want my neighbors to hear me, because like I said before, I can only come if I cry, and I'm a loud crier. So, you know, on the half-acre, I want my kick-ass A-frame where, like, all the walls are shelves and the stairs are drawers and there's yarn and shit in there. And then up at the top, there's just my little library, right? I just sit there with my potbelly stove, the little library, and if you go over to the Philip K. Dick section and you pull out just the right book, a little secret passageway opens. And you go down the hallway, and there's my kick-ass fucking mansion just right there. That's all I want. Keep it simple. Like, I want just enough money where, like, if my doorbell rings, it takes my robot butler like 8 tries to figure out which door. Right? I want just enough money where I can be just the right amount of disconnected from reality, where I can sing some